guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to introduce a recipe to you all. So I've given this random name to this cake that I've baked and decorated and designed. So I've given it's the name cherry frost cake. So I'm going to show you the recipe of that cake that I've made, and I'm going to show you the recipe for vanilla sponge cake, which is actually my mother's recipe and it's very special to me. And I've actually baked two cakes, so it's a double layered cake. And then I have used whipping cream as a frosting, and also I have made fresh cherry filling, which you can actually use for pies or cakes. So I'll be showing you the recipe for that too. This is not a store-bought one, so I've made it by myself. And hope you all are safe with your families, are staying connected with your families, as I've said in the last video. So stay happy and watch my video. And if you think you can try this recipe, do try it out, because I tried it because all these things were available at my home. So that's the reason why I made this cake. So if you think you can actually bake this cake, decorate it in any way you wish, but this is the way I did. So if you think you can follow my way, you can. Otherwise, you feel free to design your own cake. So let's get into the recipe.
So first let's start by whipping the cream. Here I am using 2 sachets from the whipping cream powder packet. I am using powdered form here. So to this add half a cup of chilled milk, and also make sure that the bowl and the whisk attachment you use is chilled in the freezer for at least an hour. First let's start by beating it gradually, first in low speed and then in high speed. Also make sure that you don't beat the cream for continuously or in a stretch, because we don't want the mixer to get exhausted. So take breaks and beat accordingly. Now when we get the whipped cream stiffly, we add a teaspoon of vanilla extract and just beat it. Now when you tilt the bowl, we can see that the whipping cream doesn't fall off, which means your whipping cream is ready. So now we are going to prepare the vanilla sponge cake. So first we will take 3 eggs, which is in room temperature. I have taken 3 small eggs. So if it's big, you can take 2 instead of 3. To that we will be adding about 4 tablespoons of regular granulated sugar, and then as I've said before, beat gradually, first in low speed and then in high speed. We want the egg mixture to change its color and become pale yellow or white, and also we want it to be frothier. Now we can see that our egg mixture is frothier and it has changed its color. As I've said, take breaks and beat the mixture. Now to this we will add a teaspoon of vanilla extract and just beat it to incorporate it. Now take about 5 tablespoons or about 1/3 cup of Maida or all-purpose flour, and fold it with the help of a spatula. I didn't have a silicone one, so I used a wooden one here. Fold it well so that you don't get any lumps of the Maida. So now when the batter is ready, pour it onto a non-stick pan which is greased with butter. Don't forget to tap it on the counter table so that the air bubbles get out. Now bake it on the stovetop for about 15 minutes on low flame and cool it for another 30 minutes. Now we are going to prepare the cherry filling. For that, take about a cup of water. To that add about 15 tablespoons of sugar, or thrice 1/3 cups. Now when the sugar boils, add about 1 cup of cherries. Here I have taken the seeds out before adding it into the mixture. Now add about 1 tablespoon of corn flour. I have added half more tablespoon of corn flour, which means in total I have added 1.5 tablespoons of corn flour, as we want it to thicken. Now when it gets thickened, turn off the flame and keep it out for about 15 minutes. Cool it for 15 minutes. Now, as I've said before, I've taken 2 vanilla sponge cakes. That means I've doubled the batch that I've prepared before and baked it on the stuffed top. Now we are going to assemble the cake and crumb coat it. First we are going to crumb coat it, and after that we are going to do the final decoration. First I've taken a piping bag and filled the whipping cream that we have whipped before. Put a dollop of whipping cream on the cake board and place the first cake over it. Now we are going to apply some whipping cream with the help of the piping bag, and now we will level it with the help of a spatula. You can also use knife for leveling the whipping cream. Now we are going to make a border, as we are going to pour the cherry filling on the top, so that it doesn't go out. We need to make a border first with the help of whipping cream. Now we will pour like 1/4 of our cherry filling on top of the first layer, and then level it with the help of a spatula. Now we will place the second cake over the first layer that we have made, and now we are going to apply whipping cream on the top as well as on the sides, and we are going to level it with the help of bench scrapers and offset spatula. So this is actually cold crumb coating, which means you are actually locking in the crumbs so that the final decoration that you're going to put is not actually affected by the crumbs. So we need to lock the crumbs before giving the final decoration. We need to keep it in the fridge. We need to place it in the fridge for about 15 minutes to half an hour, and after that we are going to take it out and give it a second layer decoration, or the final decoration. I had to actually take 1 more sachet of whipping cream powder as my first batch got over. So this time I am taking only 4 tablespoons of chilled milk, as I wanted the whipping cream for the outer layer to be little more stiffer, as we are going to pipe with that on the cake. So I have also grated some chocolate so that I can apply it on the sides of the cake. So now we have taken the cake from the fridge, and we can see that it's firm now. That means the crumbs have locked in. Now we are going to give a second layer of whipping cream on the cake. So first I am giving a second layer on the sides and leveling it with the help of a bench scraper. And I've given a small decoration with the help of one of the decorative bench scrapers that I had. It's totally optional. As I've said, you can decorate your cake according to your own ideas and availability. Now with the help of a star tip, I have given a small border on the top, and I have also planned to pour rest of the cherry filling over the top of the cake. So now I'm giving a slight border so that the cherry filling does not go out. Now after the border is made, pour out the rest of the cherry filling over the top of the cake and level it out with the help of an offset spatula or a knife. As we have grated some chocolate before, apply it on the sides of the cake. These are all optional, as I've said before. I have also given a small border on the bottom of the cake. This is the final look of the cake and I really loved it. Now let's slice into the cake. Look how soft it is. So I recommend all of you to try this out. And it was also super yum. Not just by the looks but by the taste too, it was super yum.
So thank you so much for watching my recipe based video, and do let me know in the comments if you have any queries about the recipe, and do let me know if you need more of cake or dessert type recipes or any other, because if I know then I'll be sharing that with you, inshallah. And feel free to decorate your cake with whatever things are available at your home. And if you don't want to decorate it with or frost it with whipping cream or cherry, then you can actually eat the cake by itself too. It's very yummy by itself, the vanilla sponge cake. If you have not watched my first content based video, then I'll be putting its link over here. And do like my video if you loved this recipe, and do feel free to share it. And comment down below, as I've said, if you have any queries about it, or if you have any suggestions for my upcoming videos. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you get more of such content. And thank you so much for watching. Keep supporting and keep loving.